Welcome back, student. This video clip is prepared for mass transfer subject, and today's lecture is on drawing chapter. So the subtopic is exercise on drawing, and I will discuss about the constant rate period. So first we have to recall this rate of drawing curve, because all these problems or exercise is based on this curve. So this curve is having two parts, a constant rate period and falling rate period. So there are two different formulas for this constant rate period and following rate period. So constant rate period is start from this point, that is from X moisture content from X, and it will end up to point C, that is constant rate period. So AC is known as constant rate period, and another segment is known as CE segment. So this is known as the following rate period. So there is another video clip is prepared for part second. So today we will discuss only a part first. So part first is called a constant rate period. Let X1 is the initial moisture content on the wet basis and X2 is the final moisture content on a wet basis, wet solids during the constant rate period, and Xc is the critical moisture content, that is X1 and X2 is greater than Xc. So if we look at this is X1 and here may be X2, and Xc is nothing but a critical moisture content. How you define critical moisture content? When the constant rate period ends and following rate period start, that moisture content is called critical moisture content. So note that we are developing the equation for this formula, means when X1 and X2 is greater than Xc. So that means this value is lies from here to here. Okay. So this is the formula. T is equal to W dash divided by A into RC into X1 minus X2. So where T is time in hours, so it is the time required for drying. W dash is the mass of dry solid in kgs. A means area of drying surface in meter square, and RC is nothing but the rate in kg per meter square hour. So this is the RC. So how this RC is calculated? So RC is calculated by using this formula. RC is equal to minus W dash by A into dx by dt. So for calculating the RC, that means rate during the constant rate period, you have to calculate the slope of the tangent of various moisture contents value. Means you have to draw here tangent and measure the slope, and that slope you have to put here, and from that we can calculate the value of RC by putting W dash and value of W dash and A, and this negative and this slope is also negative, so RC is become positive. So that RC is given here. So this is the RC, rate in kg per meter square hour. So this is the required formula for calculation of T, that means time required for drying in hours. So here the X2 is lies from here to here, but if your X2 is lies or X2 is become Xc, then you have to change this formula slightly. Same formula you have to write like that: T is equal to Tc is equal to W dash into A into RC multiply by X1 minus Xc. So here Xc is nothing but it is a critical moisture content. So this is the critical moisture content. This is the critical moisture content. So first formula you can use for up to this, when the X2 is here from here to here, then you can use the first formula, and second formula you use when the X2 is become Xc, means from here to here or here to here. Okay. So first we will discuss one example. A batch of 50 kg of granular solids containing 25% moisture to be dried in a tray dryer to the 12% moisture by the passing stream of air at 360 Kelvin tangentially across the velocity 2 meters per second. The constant rate of a drying under these conditions is 0.008 kg moisture per meter square second and the critical moisture is 10%. Estimate the drying time. The surface area available for drying is 1 meter square. All moistures are on the weight basis. So moistures is taken on a weight basis. So moisture can be taken in a weight basis or dry basis. These definitions are already discussed in a audio clip. So please refer that. So here we have the basis of the problem is 50 kg of granular solids. The moisture content is given initial moisture 25%, final moisture 12% and critical moisture 10%. So from here we can assume that this formula is applicable for here because the critical moisture content is given 10% and value of final moisture content is 12%. So this formula is not applicable for this second formula. So we have to use this formula 12.5. So here is the formula T is equal to W dash A x1 minus x2 divided by RC. So we have to first calculate the x1 and value of x2. So all these x1 and x2 is given in the problem on weight basis. So you have to convert that weight basis into dry basis. So x1 is the initial moisture content. That means this moisture content. Initial moisture content is given as a 25%. So that means we have to convert it into dry basis. How? 0.25 divided by 1 minus 0.25. So x1 is 1 minus 0.333. So this is the initial moisture content on dry basis. Then the final moisture content is 12%. So from that we can calculate 0.12 divided by 1 minus 0.12, which is equal to 0.1364 kg moisture per kg dry solid. So this unit is applicable here. And we have given a area 1 meter square. Then we have to calculate the W dash because we in the problem it is given that we are having the 50 kg of granular solid and initial moisture content 25%. So from that we can calculate that the quantity of dry solid in batch. So if the 25 content is the moisture in a dry basis, in a wet basis, so remaining 75% is dry solids. So for that purpose we have to multiply by 0.75 into 50. So we get 37.5. So W dash value is 37.5 and in the formula the RC value is given in meters per square per hour, kg per meter square per hour. So you have to convert that into meter square per hour. So here in the problem it is given in kg per meter square second, but you have to convert into kg per meter square hour. So you have to multiply by 3600. So here we are converting second into the hours. Then you have to put this value, means the W dash value from here, area 1 meter square and x1, x2 and RC, which is calculated from here. So from this calculation we obtain T, that means time required for this drying is 2.56 hour. So hour is the unit because the rate of drying is given in a hour. So in this way we can calculate the time for the constant rate period. Then here I am giving one example to solve. So this is the example. A 100 kg of batch of granular solid containing 30% moisture to be dried in a tray dryer to 60 percent moisture by passing a current of air 350 Kelvin tangentially across its surface velocity 1.8 meter per second. If the constant rate period under this condition is 0.7 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg per meter square second and the critical moisture content is 50%, calculate the time required for drying of the solid, and drying surface is given 0.03 meter square per kg dry weight. So in this formula, note that this information is additionally given 350 Kelvin temperature velocity. So we don't require this information in the problem because we have to use the formula, this formula. So here no velocity or no temperature is required. And the hint is given is that here in previous problem we have calculated the value of W dash and A dash separately, but in this question or exercise the value of A divided by W dash is given, that means 0.03 is given. Then you have to take the inverse of that means W dash by A. So 1 upon this value we obtain 33.33. So instead of here in this formula W dash divided by A, you have to use this value directly, 33.33, and then use the same formula. Here also the critical moisture content 50%. So you have to use this formula, first formula. So in this way you can calculate the value of T for this problem. So solve this example in your notebook. Thank you.